We follow the money and bust myths for Measure 1A, an $8.8 million tax increase. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, today is the last day on the job for Frisco Town Manager Randy Reedy. Reedy announced earlier this fall he is leaving for Denver after nearly 2 years as manager. He oversaw projects for affordable housing and the Frisco Bay Marina update. Town Council discusses Reedy's replacement tonight at a private executive session. Breckenridge Town Council has been making a 2019 budget all day, and on the docket is the future of town-run broadband, known as fiberhoods. Haley Littleton with the town explains.
The town would develop this infrastructure that makes it easier for private companies like Verizon and Comcast to hop on and use the network.
The council hired a consultant to estimate need and cost of a new broadband network. Officials see that report today. Funding for those fiberhoods will be in the 2019 budget. Dillon, Frisco, and Silverthorne residents all voted yes on similar measures that allow for private-public partnerships. Big things are coming to local ski areas this winter, including 4 new chairlifts and plenty of construction. At last week's COO breakfast in Breckenridge, Copper's interim executive, Jesse True, dropped a bombshell.
We are changing the chapel lot. As we move forward, there will be a hotel development there.
Construction on that hotel could begin as soon as this season after 2 new parking lots for guests and employees are ready.
It is my intent to put a shovel in the ground this fall and begin that process.
Across town, Breckenridge is in the thick of a self-proclaimed renaissance at Peak 8. There is a new grand staircase this season by the gondola, but expect construction all winter on the final phase of the Grand Colorado Lodge. A new hotel by the Rips Ride chairlift is also in the works. A Basin is finishing a $2 million A-frame renovation with new table service at 6th Alley for breakfast and dinner after 6 p.m. on weekends. Later this season, look for a small fine dining restaurant at 13,000 feet at the summit. Today on Election Fact Checker, we investigate claims about Measure 1A, an $8.8 million tax bill for 5 community programs funded by a mill levy increase. At a candidate forum last week, Kim McGahey voiced opposition to the bill.
The county has a $20 million surplus, so I don't think we need new tax increases. I think we need more efficient use of the funds we already have.
According to the fact checker, that budget claim is mostly true. Dig deeper, and numbers show the county is already overspending. The county budget is $88.8 million this year, but 3 new full-time positions and capital projects like road work pushed spending past projections by $2.5 million. That leaves a budget surplus of $19 million, actually less than McGahey's claim. Is a mill levy for 5 programs the best option, though? It could be the most reliable. Property taxes are already the county's biggest cash cow, generating 1/3 of the $30 million general fund, and property values are the highest in a decade. Half of all 1A money goes to mental health and childcare, but those are not supported already by the general fund. Commissioners already approved new spending for mental health at the county jail this year, and childcare falls under the county's largest fund, the Special Revenue Fund. It shrunk by $2 million. Crews are putting final touches on a new indoor turf field at Summit High School, part of a $70 million upgrade to district buildings. Spring and fall sports can hardly wait. Neither can athletic director Travis Avery.
For instance, if football or boys soccer wanted to do something in the off-season, we've kind of been limited by the in-season sports, and having that turf gym will be able to provide us some different opportunities.
Turf field also comes with a new weight room 2 times larger than the old one for classes and teams. In sports, the Avalanche play the Blue Jackets tonight, and the Nuggets continue preseason play with the Clippers. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports, Lady Tigers volleyball plays Vale Christian at home tonight, and boys soccer hosts Glenwood Springs. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.